Okay, now I want to share with you inside of my planner. Now this is a planner that I actually created that's inside of my Etsy shop. And if you stay to the end of this video, I'm going to show you how you can actually win a copy for yourselves. I'm going to give away 3 of my PDF of my homeschool planner. Now, of course, my cover is customized for our homeschool Salt and Light Academy for the 2020 to 2021 homeschool year. Of course, my planner has my customized homeschool name, Salt and Light Academy, and it has our scripture for our homeschool from Matthew chapter 5 verse 16 in the same way. Let your light shine before others so that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father who is in heaven. Hallelujah. Now, the cover that you guys will receive in the PDF download will be this one. It says our 2020-2021 homeschool planner. So now in my planner, I actually went to Target and I found some binder dividers. And the binder dividers, of course, were like the 3-ring binders. So what I did was I used my Happy Planner punch and I laminated them. And hey, I was able to, I think it was the Avery. I'll put the link in the description box of which Avery dividers they were, but they were all white and they had like stickers you can actually print your designs and things like that on. So mine is a little more customized, but the sheets that are inside of my planner are the exact ones that you will receive in the PDF download for sale in my Etsy shop. Now, that's my personal calendar. Okay, so you will receive a year at a glance calendar here. Now on this calendar, I created 3 starts. One has a start of July 2020 and it ends in June 2021. I have a start in August, like you see here, 2020, and it ends in July 2021. And then I also created a year at a glance calendar that started in September of 2020 and ends in August of 2021. Here you can write your start and end date, and I had a little small note section for that. Now comes to my yearly overview. Now you'll have all the dividers and everything in the PDF download if you purchase. Now the first sheet I have here is my course of study. Now my course of study is for each subject and what days that I'm going to actually do what subject and what specific days, if it's on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. And the frequency means how many times a week we'll do that. Say for instance, for language arts, my language arts is on Monday through Thursday. So that's frequency of 4 days a week. Then I also put a note section on the end, and I also put here where you can write the year, whether it's 2020 or 2021 if you have any changes. So I have one of those. Now for this year at a glance page, I printed enough for the different subjects that I wanted to look a yearly quote unquote overview. Now I do have a separate binder where I have the table of contents, answer keys, and things like that from the different books that I'm going to share with you at a later date. But this is where I can just open up my planner and actually see whatever subject. Mainly for me personally, it was for my history and sciences for my older children. For my language arts and math, I don't need the overview, but for my history and sciences, I wanted to see where my older children were and at what week we were on. So I have from week 1 all the way to week 36. And I have a few of those in here. Okay, so for this page, I have 3 terms total. So I have poet study, here, whatever the poet's name, and if there's a specific poem that we want to study each week by this poet, I'll write those down. You don't have to use those if you don't need those. I did it because I needed it to help myself stay on track, and so that for the end of the year portfolio or the different portfolio reviews, I can actually have that done so that I can actually show. And for poetry tea time books, if there are any books I want to write, we want to read for poetry tea time, I'll write those down and the days planned for our poetry tea time. These are just optional pages that I created. For this page, I have artist study, composer study. Same thing, term 1. I have term 2 and term 3. And the reason why I put terms is because I break my terms down into 12 weeks each. And some people may do 6-week terms. Some people may do 9-week terms. So it's up to you, however you want to use the term pages. Now, for this is like my brainstorm, put everything down on the page, whatever I need to think about. So I have top priority, things that I want to do, make it priority for the term or the semester, however you say it. For here, I wanted to write down the different read alouds that we may want to enjoy this term. For what's working, I may look at some of the things that we've been doing over this term that's working, or that we want to continue. And then here, projects and field trips, things that I want to implement this term, any projects or field trips that we want to take. And then I put a notes section. This is just like my brain dump, basically, my brain dump page. And I have 3 in here for each term. Now I move into my student plans tab. So for my student plans, I have my student resources page listed here. And the student resources page listed is for each student in each grade for what subjects that they are individually doing. So I'll write the subject down, and then I'll write the books and resources that we are using to go along with each subject. Now I have enough in here for all of my children. On this page is called my student overview. And the student overview is specifically for me to write each child's name and write their strengths, their things that they need to work on, their interests, things I may want to try with them, their particular learning style and personality traits, and just some extra notes if I want to write down here. And I have one of these for each one of my children. Also here, that's just a course of study. I have all of these separated for each child. Now, I think that's it after that. Yeah. Now I move into my lesson plan pages. My lesson plan pages are a 2-page spread. Well, first, before I get into the 2-page spread, I have a separated page for each month. I have everything by each month. So my homeschool started in July. I also created full month calendar pages, and everything that you see is included in the PDF download. So I have my monthly page for the month of July. Then I have a monthly notes page, sort of like another brain dump. I can write some things down. I want to leave it blank, so you can just kind of go from there. Now, for my lesson plan pages, you see a 2-page spread. My 2-page spread, one thing that I noticed from the other planners that I was looking for before I decided to create my own planner was that I needed lines to write on. And I also wanted my top and my side columns to actually be blank. Reason being is because I like to write my subjects on the top and my days on the side. So I'm going to have my subjects here, And I'm going to have my days here, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So I wanted to create something where I can do that, plus have lines on the inside of each box, because my children are color coordinated. So I'll know who does what subject and when, because I'll have their own individual colors inside of our actual lesson plans. Now, how I lesson plan is I lesson plan in reverse, basically. Basically, we do all of our work and I make sure I put the dates on their papers. So at the end of every single day, after they've cleaned the schoolroom, I come in here by myself, I check work, and I write it in, whatever they did every single day, okay, after we finish our lessons. That way, because at first I used to plan ahead, where I would actually plan everything out a week in advance, then I have to go back and scratch out stuff or erase things, and I'd just be so frazzled, and it just drives me bonkers if we did not do what we were supposed to do. So I've changed that. I plan backwards now. We do our work, I come in, write down what we did for the day. So you will actually get 40 weeks worth of these lesson plan pages in your download. As you can see, each month you will get a monthly calendar cover page. You'll get a full monthly calendar, and you'll get monthly notes. Like I said, you'll get 40 weeks of pages. And then we move into my extras here. All right, so my extras are my student attendance tracker. Now, for the student attendance tracker, you will receive this as well. Now, I have one in here for all of my children, and you just put your student name there, and you just mark off the days that they are at school each day. Let's see, I also have student lesson trackers here. Now, the student lesson tracker is for those different subjects you may want to track your lessons. Say you have, for instance, we use a language arts program that has 120 lessons. So I'll go in and write 120. So each lesson that we do, I can just mark those off. So I'll know how many lessons we have left, how many lessons we've done so far. Also, I have note pages. Have note pages included. And I think I have a wish list included, and I think that's basically it. So yes, and then for my back cover, I added a little farmhouse charm because I just love it to my back cover. And basically that's it. That is my homeschool planner for the 2020-2021 homeschool year. I'm so glad that this year is getting ready to, well, we've already started, and I've been pretty excited so far. Everything has been doing great. I'm really excited about this planner. Like I said, this is my customized planner, but this is the planner cover page that you will receive in your PDF download. So if you are interested in winning one of the 3 giveaways of this planner, please like this video, share this video, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and comment down below what you're most excited about this 2020-2021 homeschool year, and let me know that if you're interested in winning this homeschool planner. Thank you so much for continuing to watch our videos and our series this week. May you be blessed, and shalom.